That row of lights on the horizon, that's Havana, Cuba. We are up before the sun rises because today we are gonna get off the ship. We're gonna go into Havana. We've got a whole excursion planned for the entire day. We're gonna go see all the famous landmarks. We're gonna learn about the history. We're gonna sample some cigars and some rum and some local food. We're gonna have an absolute blast in Havana, and it's right there. We are so close. Yesterday we were in Key West. Today we were in Havana. It was funny, when we were in Key West, they said we were 90 miles from Cuba. We were 120 miles to the closest Walmart. It's pretty cool. It's my kind of adventure. So we have to find a place to get breakfast, like right now, and then we have to meet because we have to go through the visa and customs process in Cuba, which is why we get here so early, because we have to go through this whole process and hopefully exchange some money for some Cuban currency so that we can purchase some things while we're on the island. So let's go. Okay, we have to be at our meeting place for our shore excursion in 10 minutes, but we gotta stop and look at this view. Look at this. The sun is rising over Havana right now, and we're just catching it on the top of a cruise ship. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Now we are walking through one of the oldest plazas in Havana. I don't know if I can do justice to describing how beautiful it is here. The architecture, the people, it's pretty amazing. So I'm just sort of in awe of the architecture and the colors and the history. We're gonna keep walking around. I'm gonna show you what I can, and when I can't do justice, I'm just gonna show you what I see. There's like a restaurant over here, there's a coffee shop over in the corner. Very powerful. Okay, I was wrong. This square is the oldest square in Cuba. Right next to where the city was founded. There's an old fort right there. There's statues. It's a beautiful botanical garden type of area. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't even put into words what we're seeing here. And our tour guide, thumbs up. So we just got back from, I don't know what to call it. It used to be a casino. I think it was called Salon Rojo. It used to be a casino, but now it's sort of like a Cuban nightclub. Anyway, we went in there and they fed us lunch. And then after they fed us, they gave us coffee, Havana Club rum, Cuban cigars. It was a blast. We had a great time. I smell a lot like cigars now, but now we are in Revolutionary Square, which is the political center of Havana, Cuba. And it's really just sort of an open space. You can see this, it kind of feels like a parking lot, but it's really an open space. You can see an image of Che Guevara there. There's political buildings all around. It's kind of incredible to just sort of stand here and just know you're standing in such an important part of the country and the city. And while I'm out here, I just feel like it's important to note that in addition to the tour guide being awesome, he's taught us, he's been very willing to share information, and it doesn't feel like he's trying to share biased information or anything like that. In addition to that, every person we have met has been incredibly friendly. The Cuban people are so welcoming, so happy to see you. Everyone says hello. It's really not maybe it's better than I expected. I'll just say it that way. It's better than I expected in terms of friendliness and how welcoming they are and how safe I feel. It's beautiful here. All right, so we are back on the ship after our tour in Havana. That tour lasted 8 hours. It was very hot out and we didn't get to eat that much food, so we are back on the ship for dinner. We did buy a lot of cigars and some rum. I am so hungry. I could seriously eat until I pass out. So we're gonna go in and have some dinner at the main dining room for tonight. And then we may go back out into Havana because we're here, the cruise ship stays here overnight. So we may go back out into Havana and see what we can find out at night. We may see if we can negotiate a taxi. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we're here, so we may as well try. So anyway, we're gonna go have dinner. And who knows what's next, but man, this is a beautiful city. We did decide to go back out because it is too beautiful here for this opportunity to not explore Havana at this time of night. So we're walking around right now. We're being a little bit careful because I think we've been consistently identified as tourists. So we're walking around right now. We are stepping upon the Capitol. Capitolio is right behind, right there. Just taking in the sights and the sounds. It's beautiful. Now we've made it back to where we were earlier. Right now we're walking on El Malecon, which is the waterfront in downtown Havana. You can come down here and catch the sunset. So if you look right here, that's the view. Amazing. And everyone just files down here at nighttime to watch the sunset. Absolutely beautiful. So that's what we're looking at right now. Right over here, right there, is the statue of Christ that we were at earlier today. And then here is the fort that we visited. Here's the beautiful sunset. And here is Old Havana. Absolutely, it's crazy. We just walked all around the city. It felt so safe. It was a little interesting at times, a lot of things that I'm not used to, but it felt very safe. And now we're just taking in the view before we head back to the cruise ship. Okay, we are back on board the Majesty of the Seas. I need a shower so bad. It is so humid down here. So real quickly, I'm in a shower. We're gonna clean up. And then I think we're gonna go check out one of the shows. I think there is another show tonight. I think it's like a 60s or 70s variety show, so we're gonna go check out that. The sun has now set. Look at that. The sun has now set over Havana. However, our cruise ship does leave tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. So there's not really a second day. So we've spent as much time as we can out there. Now we're back on the ship. We're gonna clean up, check out a show, explore the ship a little bit, and get ready for tomorrow's sea day.
Whatever we do, you love me, you hate me, you know me in there. You can't figure out the bag of it. I wanna hold just that old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
All right, so we have enjoyed our day. We enjoyed our day in Cuba. We made it back on the ship. We went and enjoyed our show. It is very late. We've been out all day in the heat. But before I close this vlog out, let me just say, the day in Havana, Cuba was absolutely worth it. The people are incredible. It is a very welcoming and hospitable city. From everything I saw, I would highly recommend, if you have the chance, go to Havana, go to Cuba. So we're back here now. We're gonna close it out for the night. Tomorrow we have a sea day on the Majesty of the Seas. The day after that we will be disembarking the ship back in Fort Lauderdale. And I think we're headed to a resort for a little while to relax. So more to come on that. But we are off for the evening. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome night yourself. I appreciate it. See you soon.